And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Kean University Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University as we get set for the 2017 New Jersey Athletic Conference Field Hockey Championship Tournament. This is the semifinal round of the tournament. Top four teams in the regular season making it to the NJAC Championship Tournament. And for the first time in the history of the program, the Kean Cougars are the number one seed in this tournament, finishing the season at 18-1, 5-1 in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. So they are the top seed, while Montclair State University, with an overall record of 16-2, finished 4-2 in NJAC play. And during the regular season, these two teams met here back on October the 17th. Montclair State University handing the Cougars their only loss of the season. It was a 3-2 thriller. So Montclair State coming in here, they finished the regular season in fourth place. So they get to come back here to Alumni Stadium, and the Cougars get an opportunity to avenge the only loss of the season. Montclair State will be wearing the white uniforms here this evening. They will have Caitlin McGuire in at goal. She's a senior from Toms River, New Jersey. Well, the Cougars will counter with Megan Hauser as they play in their blue uniforms. Hauser at 5'4", freshman from Reading, Pennsylvania. As both teams are now out on the field here. For Hauser, this will be her 16th game, 9th as a starter, and 715 minutes. Nearly 716 minutes. She's given up 2 goals for a goal against average of .75, 29 saves, 829 save percentage. She has a 9-1 record in goal for the Cougars. As the Cougars will have possession here to begin this first half of action in this semifinal round of action. Taken away there by the Cougars. There's Brown who's in control there. Cougars will stay in control. McGuire in goal as the ball there in front. That one just did roll past the goal. Cougars with the first big opportunity here in the game. I was getting ready to give you McGuire's numbers. Her 19th game, or 18th start. 1,218 and a half minutes. 18 goals she's given up. That's an average of 1.33. Has made 68 saves for 791 save percentage. And the Redhawks are 16-2 with McGuire, who has pretty much played the majority of the minutes here in goal for the Redhawks. That one, they tried to send that one out in front. It was knocked down there, and the Redhawks will have it. So in opening minutes of the first half, second straight year that these two teams have met in the semifinals. The Redhawks were the hosts last year. Shut out the Cougars at Sprague Field 1-0. And it was Caitlin McGuire who was in goal, made the 3 saves in that defensive battle. But this time the Cougars will have the home field advantage. Trying to get through there, and Cougars will stay in possession. College of New Jersey, they're the second seed. That one sent and goes wide. College of New Jersey playing hosts tonight in Ewing, New Jersey, taking on the number 3 Profs of Rowan University. 2 winners will play on the 4th of November for the championship. That game will be at the higher seeded team, and the 4th being this coming Saturday. And again, at the higher seed. And of course, the Cougars, the number 1 seed, could get a victory here and host the championship round of the 2017 New Jersey Athletic Conference Field Hockey Championship Tournament. Cougars working that ball along that left side. Again, taken away, and then taken away again by the Cougars. Battling there, down goes the Red Hawk player. And we are going to have our first corner of the contest here for the Cougars. So Lamena getting set now. There is Lamena. Sending it out to the top there. Looking to work for a shot there along the goal line there. And will be in possession of the Red Hawks. 5 minutes into this first half. Now the Red Hawks, first time we see them down on the attack here against the Cougars. Nice night here, kind of a cool evening here at Alumni Stadium. 56 degrees and cloudy as we start off this contest. The good news is that not a lot of wind here, just coming 4 miles from the northeast, and it's not supposed to get much chillier than this. So I'm going to go down to 54, so it should be a nice, comfortable evening here for both these teams. That one will skip over the skate, over the stick of Molnar, and so the Red Hawks will try an opportunity here. That one out to midfield, and Lamena takes over for the Cougars. The Piazza there, number 4 for Kean University. And Patron sends it to Brown now. There's Brown trying to dribble past her opponent. That will go out of bounds. Cougars will have the hit there. And possession will go to the Red Hawks. That one will skip past Bollinger there for the Red Hawks, and now she's going to get it back and send it ahead There's an opportunity here for the Redhawks, and a good defense there to take it away by the Cougars. Nice play there on defense. There's a shot that was knocked down with the stick of one of the Cougars. That was Molnar, by the way, who made the defense play there to take that ball away, and what looked like a little breakaway there for the Redhawks. 8 minutes in, the hit comes for the Cougars. Sending it down, and that one will roll out of bounds. And the Redhawks, Alexa Constantine, a junior, who sends it back across the field there. And in front of the Redhawk bench where the Cougars were able to take it, try to get it ahead to LaMena. Defense was back there for the Redhawks. Redhawks sending it to midfield. Out of bounds there. See a foul call there on the Kean Cougars. Each team with a shot. The shot coming on goal here. We're almost 10 minutes into this first half here from Kean University Alumni Stadium. NJAC Field Hockey Championship Tournament. Number 1 seed Cougars this time. They have won the regular season of the NJAC and hosting the game here. We're going to get our first penalty corner for the Redhawks. So the Redhawks will have the opportunity here. 14 is Kelly Watson, sophomore out of Bridgewater. Getting for the Cougars. Gets set there in the cage, sends it out there. Now that shot bouncing around and off the rebound there. We will get a goal there for the Redhawks. I believe it was Kelly Watson who was there, number 14. And they're going to get the first goal of the game. The Redhawks will watch it one more time. We'll see the shot there. That ball is going to be tipped around, and they're standing right there is number 14, Kelly Watson, the sophomore from Bridgewater, who will get the goal. And Montclair State is up on top. That's her 4th goal of the season. So Montclair State with 3 shots, 2 of them on goal. Not second shot on goal. Able to get through. So here the Cougars trying to tie it up very quickly here. Kicked away. And we're going to have a corner coming up. McGuire able to steer that first shot away. And the Cougars are going to have an opportunity here with a penalty corner. It'll be their second of this half. Sending it there up top. Looking for the shot. That one. Like that. That one was steered in by Hart, close to the goal, and there's going to be a penalty stroke coming up. Didn't see a signal there by the official. But now we have the penalty stroke here. And beats the goalkeeper for the goal. So the Cougars tied up at 1, so they come right back. They'll tie it up with 23-26 to go. So Crystal Lamena with the goal on the penalty stroke. Her 23rd goal of the season. So we are tied up here at 1 goal apiece. Watson the goal for the Cougars. At 10, rather for the Redhawks at 10:15, and Lamena comes right back at 11:35 to tie things up here. So the Cougars taking advantage of the whistle on the penalty stroke. That one's sent out of bounds by Constantine for the Redhawks. So the Cougars back in possession. So they'll look to take the lead in this contest against the Redhawks. Who's in control of it there, and so Montclair State will have an opportunity. That one off the back of the foot of one of the Cougars, which will bring the stroke here for Montclair State is Constantine. Almost taken away, and now the Cougars do have possession with Brown. That one will be off the foot of one of the Red Hawk players. So the Cougars in possession. Molnar trying to send that one ahead. Knocked away. Possession to the Redhawks here. Sending that one across. Cougars able to retake possession there. They're in front of the Redhawks bench. Tried to lift that one across. Was looking for Patron, but the Cougars still will stay in possession. Lamena able to save that one from going out of bounds, and that's going to result in a corner coming up for the Cougars. So good hustle there for Lamena and the Cougars. Give the Cougars an opportunity on this penalty corner to take the lead for the first time here this evening. As we're tied up at 1. Not able to connect with the ball on that attempted shot. Cougars will stay in possession. Cougars have outshot Montclair State 5-3. They've been outshot 2-1 on shots on goal. We were tied up at 1 apiece. That one sent high in the air to midfield. The Cougars are waiting for it. That went off the Montclair State players. That one got Rossi. Now Rossi will try to chase this one down. And tripped up there. No. There was a whistle there, so with that foul, the Redhawks will have it. Send that one toward the goal. Tried to get that one in close to deflect it. Redhawks will turn it over to the Cougars. Coming up on 18 minutes to play here. First half, and it's a 1-1 contest. Montclair State getting on the board first at the 10:15 mark. Cougars on the board at the 11:35 mark on a penalty stroke by Krista Lamena. We'll go to the Redhawks. Brown trying to cut in front there, but instead Constantine gets it. Battle there for the ball, and the Cougars will have it. There's Shayna Lamena. One out of bounds. Give and go there, but not able to stay in control. That was Molnar, number 24. Rossi, there, number 7 for Montclair State. Middle, almost making the takeaway there for the Cougars, but Montclair State stays in possession. Redhawks looking to go back on top here. It's going to be a trip there. And it's going to be a penalty corner coming up. Corner for the Redhawks. It's going to be their second of the contest. Sending it out top there and knocked away by the Cougars, so they'll get possession. Going to send it ahead. Lamena not able to get a stick on it. Race on for the ball there, and the Redhawks are going to let it go. And again, Lamena got down there, tried to reach around and save that. Not able to. Did that a little bit earlier. Able to keep that ball in possession of the Cougars. Knocked down. Shauna Lamena. And that one just went by Krista Lamena. And it was in a good spot there. But the Cougars will be in possession here. Try to get that one to Brown. And that's taken away by Patron. Getting in front, kicked away by the goalkeeper. And the ball will go over to the Redhawks. Number 1 Cougars, number 4 Redhawks here in NJAC field hockey action here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. Tomorrow, women's volleyball in tournament play. I was trying to stay in control here, and they will have it there on that far sideline. Moving in there. They want a round for the Cougars, and so it's taken away by Montclair State. Trying to sneak it ahead there. And Brasino, the junior from Newton, for Montclair State. Pressure put on here by the Cougars. Montclair State. And Molahan sends it ahead. And the defense knocked it away, but they're going to call a foul there. That's going to be a penalty corner coming up. Number 3 for Montclair State here. Wait for the Cougars to get inside the cage there. Very short. That's a hard shot there. That one hit off the side of the goal. So the Cougars will have it. There's Lamena. See if Lamena can get control. Will not. Montclair State will come away with it. Knocked away. The Piazza, number 4 there for the Cougars. Again, knocked away by the Cougars out of bounds. So Montclair State will have it. Again, the defense taking it away, but Montclair State will regain for Watson, who has the lone goal for Montclair State. Trying to send it ahead, and that one went out of bounds. Try to feed that into the corner. And Brasino able to catch up to it there for Montclair State. Playing defense there is Molnar, and Montclair State will get the hit here. As you see, we're approaching the 10-minute mark left here in this first half. Here comes Lamena for the Cougars. Bringing up along that sideline, and it is tripped up there, and the Cougars will stay in possession. Shanna Patron will have that hit there for the Cougars. They're in the corner, and they'll give it over to Montclair State with 10 minutes left in the first half. That one sent downfield. Nobody's going to go over and get that one. It'll go out of bounds. The hit will come for the Cougars. Trying to get control of it, and the Cougars will have it. Now here are the Redhawks. We'll continue on there. They got it out in front. And the Cougars with the defense there, turning the Redhawks away once again, but Montclair State able to take it right back from the Cougars. Not scored in a while in this contest after each team scored about 10 minutes in. Montclair State. And along the goal line there, finally cleared away by the Cougars. LaMena sending that one away. Give the defense an opportunity to get back into the play. Patron had control of it for a second there. Now it's sent in front by the Red Hawks, and we're going to have another penalty corner coming up. That's going to be number 4 in this first half for Montclair State, 3 for the Cougars. And they get it in short there. Now send it over to the right side. That one's off the leg. And the Cougar defender. So now here come the Cougars. The opportunity as they bring it across midfield. And sent out of bounds there, right in front of the Red Hawk bench. And Montclair State. The pressure put on there by the Cougars. But the Red Hawks able to send it down. Now Rossi got it in front there, but the Cougars able to take it away. And right back to Montclair State, and it's going to be another corner coming up. Going to be the 5th corner for Montclair State. And I'm going to try it from the other side there. One was knocked down. And another good job by the Cougar defense. Still will be in control of Montclair State, but way up top this time. Moving in toward the goalkeeper, and once again we're going to have a penalty corner. That's number 6 here and half number 1 for Montclair State. So I'll put it back on this near side again. Again, sending it up top. Sending it to the right side now. That one looks like it went off one of the defenders there for the Cougars. Kaylin Lucier. Knocking that ball away. And back comes Montclair State. So they're starting to put pressure here on the Cougars in the latter stages of this first half. Trying to take that one away, and it will go to the Cougars. As LaMena there to play defense. We're approaching 4 minutes left here in half number 1. Each team with a goal in the semifinal round matchup. circle our way in there, and it's going to be a corner coming up for the Cougars. It'll be their fourth. So corner coming up for the Cougars. Their one goal was come via penalty stroke by Krista Lamena. Up top there. That one in front was knocked away. It might have went off the foot of one of the Cougars. So the ball will go to the Redhawks as we've hit the 3-minute mark left here. Half number one. Trying to keep them from clearing it. They're able to get the ball over midfield now are the Redhawks. And what a good defensive play there for the Cougars to take it right away. Redhawks. They will have possession there at midfield. Cougars with 7 shots to 6 for Montclair State. And Cougars with a 3-2 advantage in shots on goal. We're tied up at 1 inside of 2 minutes. Left here in first half. Now here come the Redhawks trying to get through a couple of defenders there, and the Cougars were able to get possession, at least momentarily. So late here in half number one, Cougars and Montclair State, 1 apiece. And we'll hit the 1 minute to go mark here in the half. That ball will go out of bounds. Give the Cougars an opportunity to operate here with 45 seconds left in the half. Sent that one right to Montclair State, who will give it right back with 35 seconds left in half number one. Tripped up there, and let's see. It'll be Cougar ball. It'll be hit from the outside there with 15 seconds left there. And we're going to get a penalty corner coming up. So the Cougars will have the final opportunity here in the first half. Looking for an opportunity to go into the locker room here with a lead. Fans getting on their feet here at Alumni Stadium. As we have this penalty corner coming up. Get an opportunity there. Still in control. Now they lose control here, and that will bring us to the end of the first half here. As you're watching the NJAC Field Hockey Semifinals, and Kean University and Montclair State. Kelly Watson, a goal for Montclair State. Krista Lamena, the goal for the Cougars. We're tied up at halftime, 1-1. Getting ready for the start of the second half here at Kean University's Alumni Stadium. NJAC Field Hockey Championship 2017. Number 1 seed Cougars and the number 4 seed Montclair State Redhawks. Kelly Watson First goal of the game for Montclair State. And Krista Lamena able to score to tie it up on a penalty stroke for the Cougars. Montclair State getting ready to put things in play during the first half. Obviously, one goal apiece. Cougars outshot the Redhawks 7-6. Shots on goal. Cougars with a 3-2 advantage. Montclair State a 6-4 advantage in corners. No red cards or yellow cards. And 20 fouls called against the Cougars. 13 against Montclair State. Caitlin McGuire has 2 saves. And 1 save for Megan Hauser for the Cougars. Each goalkeeper has faced 6 shots in this contest. So we're underway in the second half. The winner of this will move on to play for the championship on Saturday. Of course, the Cougars, with the victory, will be home on Saturday for the championship game. The College of New Jersey is the number 2 seed. They're taking on Rowan. That contest is going on as we are playing here. And again, it'll be the 2 winners on Saturday. Cougars trying to avenge their only loss of the season. Came right here at home against Montclair State 3-2. So Cougars will have the penalty corner here. There's Lamena. Krista Lamena, the senior from Oakland, New Jersey. Set to put it in play there. That one kicked away by McGuire. Lamena almost got control of it for the Cougars, but it'll go over to Montclair State. Pressure put on there by the Cougars, goes out of bounds, and will go to Montclair State. Again, the Cougars get control here. The Piazza in control. It'll be a penalty corner coming up for the Cougars. So another opportunity for the Cougars. This time it'll be Molnar setting it up there. Sends it out to Christian Lamena. Cougars try to send it there in the middle. Ball is still loose, and it'll be Montclair State getting an opportunity there. You might have heard some of the crowd encouraging the Cougars to shoot. There's Teresa Carr, who sent it down the other way. They tried to knock it down, did the Redhawks, but the Cougars able to get to it, tried to feed it there to Brown. We're going to have a penalty corner coming up. Brown is open in front of the cage. So here's Lamena. Again, sends it up top there. Little give and go there. And that one flipped over and past the goalkeeper. And the Cougars take their first lead of the night, 2-1. So the Kean Cougars up on top. We'll watch it one more time. And there's LaMena, who'll just flip it up and over off the glove of the goalkeeper. So a 2-1 lead for the Cougars. That will be the first lead for the Cougars. As LaMena scores her second goal of the evening. So it's 2-1 Cougars, 6 minutes into this second half. You can give Mills an assist, 14th goal of the season. That was Shanna LaMena who got that goal. So she and her sister with the goals for the Cougars. So 2-1 Cougars, looking for more here. Knocked away by DiPiazza. DiPiazza. Now Brown, that's going to be a corner coming up for the Cougars. The Cougars coming out a little fired up here in the second half. That's Krista LaMena. Shayna LaMena has the other goal. And it will be Molnar, the junior from Jackson, New Jersey. Fanned on that shot. It was knocked away by the goalkeeper. And the Cougars are going to be able to steer that one in. The goalkeeper came out. That was out of position. Defense not able to get in there and help her out there. So the Cougars are up by a score of 3-1. And it looks like Montclair State is going to call timeout. 28 minutes left here. As we'll take one more look at it there, the goalkeeper knocked it away, and then they steer it there to the corner where Kayla Molnar able to put it in for the Cougars and give them a 3-1 lead. Cougars with a 3-1 lead here. Hearing it from the crowd here at Kean University Alumni Stadium. Rowan and the College of New Jersey hooked up in the other semifinal round matchup. They're in the second half with Rowan leading the College of New Jersey 2-1. Two winners will face each other on Saturday. Cougars with a 3-1 lead here against Montclair State, the only team that has defeated the Cougars so far this season. Final score was 3-2. The Cougars now lead 3-1 here. And we're going to have a penalty corner coming up for Montclair State. Kelly Watson. Watson has the lone goal for the Redhawks here this evening. That one skipped past everyone. Now Cougars look like they're going to be able to take this one away, at least stop them for a moment here for off the corner, but they are able to keep possession. The Redhawks are. And once again, we'll have the penalty corner coming up. There's Kelly Watson. Placing it down there on the goal line. That shot hit off somebody out there in front. Tried to steer that one. And the goalkeeper, Hauser, went down there and blocked that one. Going to be another corner, so pressure being applied here. By the Redhawks from Montclair State. Nice pass there in front. Let's see, still loose there. And we're going to have a penalty stroke, I think, coming up here for Montclair State. Yes, it will be. So Hauser will try to steer this one away. Cougars have scored on a penalty stroke. So it's 3-2 now off that goal. Watch it one more time, and it's going to go right off the glove of the goalkeeper. So Caitlin Strauss, number 5 there, a senior out of Fairfield, gets the goal there off the penalty stroke. That's her 16th goal of the season. That will put Montclair State within 1 of the Cougars after the Cougars had scored 3 straight goals here in a semifinal round matchup. That one out of bounds will go to Montclair State. So a lot of time left here, 25 minutes left in this contest with the Cougars on top, looking to advance to the finals here. That's going to be a foul called on the Cougars. As I'll say, Carr pushed from behind. Crowd not in agreement with the call. Now the Cougars will have possession. Teresa Carr. I just send that one downfield. LaMena battling for it there. The Redhawks come away with it. Brown, 17 for the Cougars. Chasing the ball around there, almost taken away, and it will be Cougars ball. Krista Lamena, Shauna Lamena. Scored goals for the Cougars, along with Kayla Molnar. Watson has a goal for the Redhawks, and Caitlin Strauss as well. 2 scores for Montclair State. 3-2 Cougars. As we play here in the second half. Is fired on that pass. Montclair State coming away, trying to get the ball up the field quickly here against the Cougars, looking for the tying goal. And that one taken away by the Cougars. Get it to Brown there on the right side. Brown tries to dribble her way pass and sends it out of bounds. Cougars have outshot Montclair State 12-9. 8-4. Advantage for the Cougars and shots on goal. Each team has 9 corners in the contest. Cougars have been called for 25 fouls to 17 for Montclair State. Try to get that one to Mills. There is Mills for the Cougars. He bounces that one off one of the Redhawks, and the Redhawks will have possession. Mills that time took it away to get it to Brown. Brown tried to get that one through, and that's going to be kicked there by Montclair State, and that will result in a penalty corner for the Cougars. That puts them in double digits at 10 in penalty corners, one more than Montclair State. Maynard sends that one up top, and that one will go off and out of bounds there to the right side. Cougars, though, will stay in possession. That one bounced off the leg of one of the Redhawks there out in front of the goal. Cleared it out, but kept there by Molnar for the Cougars. Again, knocked down by the Redhawks. So try to bring it to midfield. Defensive pressure there by the Cougars. Now going to get the ball back. "20 minutes still left here in the second half. It was a 3-2 advantage over Montclair State, the number 1 seeded team here at Kean Cougars. 4 seed Montclair State. And here comes Carr. Carr trying to weave through traffic there. And another corner coming up, I believe, for the Cougars. As the fans, again, are up on their feet here at Alumni Stadium. Cougars looking for a goal, give them some breathing room as we head down to the stretch. That one saved there by D. Piazza as it went past a couple of Cougars. Now again, it's knocked away, and Montclair State will come away with it. Almost taken away there, and will stay in possession there of the Cougars. Again, sent down the field, a little too far for everybody. And will result in a hit there for Montclair State. Sideline there. Cougars with possession. There's Brown who sends it in front. Almost sent in on the rebound. There'll be a corner there. Cougars almost had the deflection by Lamena, who comes away holding her wrist there. So the Cougars, another corner. Excuse me. Favoring that right hand just a little bit. Here's Carr. That one went past. Almost an opportunity for Molnar there by the cage. And the ball will go off to Montclair State. Rowan and the College of New Jersey are knotted up late in their contests at 3 goals apiece. Here, 3-2 Cougars. Inside of 17 minutes left here, and that's going to go over to Montclair State. The Redhawks scored first. About 10 minutes into the contest, a minute and a half or so later, the Cougars tied it up. Cougars scored 2 more goals and went up 3-2. Redhawks have gotten one of those goals back. Now here come the Redhawks, looking for the tying goal here. And they'll have the hit here. And stepping in and knocking that one away. The hit for the Cougars here. And Lamena getting it across midfield, but the Redhawks going to come up with it. Now the Cougars along that far sideline, clearing it out there. Montclair State Cougars will stay in possession inside of 15. Now left to play. Sending that one toward the goal. That's going to be another corner coming up for the Kean Cougars. Corner number 11 on the night for the Cougars. Official getting the defenders in the cage all set up so Lamena can get this off. missed on that one. Still loose. And Montclair State will have it. Cougars had an opportunity there. Cannot get a shot off. Defense there for Carr, who will take it away. Check that. There's Trainer, who took that one away. The Redhawks will get it back. 13.5 left in the second half. 3-1 Cougars. Hit will come for Montclair State there. There's Kelly Watson. Now Bollinger not able to get control of that one. Carr will come away with it for the Cougars. Battling for that one there at around midfield. Cougars will stay in possession. Taken back by the Cougars. And they're going to do that one to Montclair State. Coming up on 12 minutes left here. Steal for the Cougars. And they'll give it back to Montclair State. Brown playing defense there for the Cougars. Good job stepping in there to take it away. Brown along that far sideline. The hit will come for the Cougars. Cougars will get the hit. It's Leslie LaFranz, the head coach of the Kean Cougars. They're instructing her team there along the far sideline. Cougars able to step in and get the steal there. That's Carr. Carr. Sends it back there the other way for the Cougars. Richard. And we get another whistle there. Cougars will continue on. There's a shot there. That one went by. Not sure if the goalkeeper got a leg on that one or not. Brown tried to go along that goal line there. It's going to be Montclair State ball. We are approaching 10 minutes left here. Who's holding on to a 1-0 advantage here. Being to advance to the championship game, which would be right here at Alumni Stadium on Saturday. That one gets away. Nice play there to get it back for the Cougars, and the Redhawks able to take it back themselves. Another good defensive play here by the Cougars to stop in advance by Montclair State. That one sent down and out of bounds. Brown knocks that one away. We're going to hit the 9-minute to go mark. 3-2 Cougars. Waiting for the ball to be moved off the field of play. Cougars put it into play. Brown gives it up to Montclair State. Defense has done a great job here for the Cougars, especially late here. Out of bounds, and Cougars will have the hit here inside of 8 minutes. Knocked down by the Redhawks. Again, they have no place to go, and the Cougars get possession again as Carr, and it's taken from Carr with a whistle. So Carr will have it. That one sent out of bounds by the Redhawks. Sears sends it there to that far side. There's Brown. Brown dribbled through a couple defenders there and gives it up again to the Redhawks. Defense takes it right back for the Cougars. Patron got it in front there, and it's cleared away by the Redhawks. It was out of bounds. Montclair State Cougars, last couple of minutes, have pinned the Redhawks back. Down on the far end of the field here. And once again, they're going to take it away. Now the official changes his mind. Said, actually didn't change his mind. He pointed the wrong way. Richard goes back to get this one now for the Cougars. Inside of 6 minutes now. A little give and go there for the Cougars. Now Bollinger for the Redhawks. The Redhawks looking for the tying score. But that ball knocked away once again by the defense. Molnar looked like she was back there and knocked that one down. Watson the hit for Montclair State. Goes out of bounds there, and that will be the Cougars. We're going to come up on the 5-minute mark. Left here in the second half. 1-goal lead for Kean University. That one sent out of bounds. And Montclair State will have that. Inside of 5 minutes with the Cougars trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead and advance to the NJAC finals. But here are the Redhawks losing control there, and that's going to be a corner coming up for Montclair State. When they put this in play, it's going to be 4 minutes left. Looking for some instructions from the sideline as they will have this penalty corner. As we have hit the the 4-minute mark left in the contest. With ball movement there. There's a shot. I don't know who that hit off of. Hit off one of the Redhawks, I think, there in front of the goalkeeper. So the Cougars are going to have possession. Leading 3-2. The College of New Jersey is taking a 4-3 lead over Rowan. They're obviously late in their contest. Two winners here this evening. Play for the championship on Saturday afternoon. The Cougars are looking to hold on for 3 more minutes. And if they can do that, they will host a championship game on Saturday. There's Lamena. Tried to get it to Brown and going to go over to the Redhawks. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout called. 2 minutes 45 seconds left here in the second half. Cougars with a 3-2 lead over Montclair State. See the time left here? No, you can't. 2:45 left here in the second half. Cougars with a 3-2 lead over Montclair State. Semifinal round of the New Jersey Athletic Conference Field Hockey Championship Tournament. Cougars first time ever the number 1 seed in this tournament. Finished 18-1 during the regular season, 5-1 in conference play. That only loss came this Montclair State team. By this 3-2 score here. That one goes out of bounds. Cougar fans thought that one should have gone to the Cougars. We're inside of 2 minutes now. The Piazza gives it over to Carr. Carr will send it ahead. Rachel Mills brings it into the corner. We're inside of 2 minutes here. That's Mills. And Montclair State able to take it away. Almost knocked away there. And the Cougars, after the kick ball there by Montclair State, have the ball. 1:20 left now. Lamena double team there in the corner, trying to get away from the pressure there. Brown over there to help out. Going to be Cougar ball as we have hit the 1 minute to go mark. Trying to get the ball away there in the corner. Going to be Cougars ball. 54 seconds. Cougars will get the hit there from the corner. Again, the double team. Trying to get the ball away. Cougars will keep it. Down to 40 seconds left in the game. And keeping it in that corner. Knocked away. As we have 25 seconds left now. Montclair State's going to have to get it up in a hurry here. Ball out of bounds. 19 seconds left now. Flipping it ahead. Down to 10 seconds. And the official is going to stop the clock. 10 seconds left here is Montclair State. Looking to put the ball back in play. We'll flip it ahead. We're down to 5 seconds. Ball out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to win here and head to the final. Horn goes off. The Kean Cougars avenging a 3-2 loss here back in October on the 17th. Defeat Montclair State 3-2. Their 19th win of the season. And more importantly, they will move to the finals of the NJAC tournament, which will be on Saturday. They're going to take on the winner of the College of New Jersey and Rowan game. The College of New Jersey, the number 2 seed, leading it 4-3 late in action at the College of New Jersey. So the Cougars, with a 3-2 victory, will play on Saturday. We'll let you know as in the next day or two what time that game will be and who the Cougars will play. But our final score, Montclair State eliminated by the Cougars 3-2. Cougars head to the NJAC finals on Saturday. So for everybody here at Kean Live, I'm Wayne Avery. We'll see you on Saturday for more field hockey action. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we'll have women's volleyball NJAC tournament there as well. So long, everybody.